bunt attempt. Ruled foul. At the plate is the shortstop, Annabella Cole.
Beautiful day here, in the 70s today. Great day for softball, and it should be an interesting one. Both these teams up to solid starts. The Gales at 6-4 and Butler at 4-4.
Swing and miss there. That'll become the second strike on Butler.
Jada Hastings. Oh, I'm sorry. Jada Hastings had a great start to the year in the circle. 2.51 ERA through 6 appearances. He's been excellent.
And strikes her out. Gets the first out of the inning. Annabella Cole gets nothing with Jada.
Yeah, she dominated that at bat. Just threw high heat there and got the swing and a miss, and that's a good start for number 14 today.
The center fielder, Erin Croker, is up next. She's a sophomore, had 20 at-bats, 9 runs, 10 hits, 7 RBIs, and a stolen base to her credit. Jada with a pitch. Swing and a miss there, gets a strike.
That's like the Ichiro swing, Eli. Like the running, you get out of the batter's box, the swing. You sometimes see the lefties do that. That's like it's the Ichiro swing. He's really the first guy who did that. One of baseball's greatest players ever.
Second pitch is a bunt attempt. They're going to rule a foul.
Yeah, smart play there by Gavin. It's not like a foul. She would have beat that out. But Hastings out there again.
That is 0-2 on the count. On Erin Croker.
And the Gales need to throw a strike try. One of the issues with this pitching staff has been the walks. Hastings 13 walks in just over 22 innings.
As you call, the ball's thrown there.
This is one of these NJIC crossover games. Butler plays in the Colonial Division, St. Mary's in the National Division.
It is. They're both. This could be equally matched. I guess you could say equally matched. She strikes her out, gets a second out. Jada Hastings moving this game right along, very fast.
Yep, she's dominated so far. She's throwing strikes right now in the circle. She's getting swings and misses. She's running through just a perfect location. 2 outs, nobody out.
Bat now is left fielder Juliana Tilly.
She's had a good start to the year as well. Close to 500 so far.
Yes, 21 at-bats, 8 runs, 10 hits, 8 RBIs, and a stolen base for her credit entering today's game. And if you hear that announcing, that is track and field happening behind us as there's a strike there to Juliana. Track and field behind us, Rutherford baseball to the left. It's a busy day at this complex and a great view today.
It certainly is.
Pop up. Should be playable. Catch is made there by Olivia Santana. That ends the inning. No runs allowed. Back after this. We are back with the bottom of the first. take a ball there. Pitching for Butler tonight is Michaela.
Middle of the field, keep it out of the air.
She's been excellent in the circle today. 40-inch pitch just like here under 3. She's striking out 70 batters.
Catch is made there by the shortstop.
Go Higgins,
And
no offensive approach.
That brings up now Gabby Higgins in the first.
Gabby!
It's been another good start for Gabby this year. 23 so far. Already has 3 triples on the year and jumping second.
Down low for a ball. Suddenly striking.
That is the X factor for this team. She is their vocal leader, and she certainly shows her leadership.
Takes another ball there. It's 3-0 on the count. 3-0 on the count to Gabby Higgins.
We go back!
The pitch from Michaela.
Get it started, Gabby!
Gets a strike there. 3-1.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect the Gales to be swinging 3
Hard, down hard, right
No.
back where it comes from. Let's go.
Go, Gabby!
This is a good pitch here to hit the 3-1.
And there's the pitch. Thrown, caught by Carly Morgan. Now Jaylee Echeverry is up next.
That's slow. Echeverry is doing what she normally does with the plate. Eli hitting over 500 on the year, already has 6 doubles, 11 RBIs. She's walked 8 times. She's been excellent, Eli. Coming off of your last year, where she had 7 home runs.
Jaylee tries to keep this alive and takes a strike.
You got it, Jay!
Hey, if he likes it down there, throw it down there.
Here we go, Jada! Oh, Jay.
Next pitch.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the strike.
You're going one! You're going one! That was more of a strike. You're good.
You're right, but I don't like
On Jaylee.
the catcher doesn't need to get rewarded.
24 at bats, 8 1 13, it's 11 RBIs up to this moment.
Good
Swings and misses there.
protection.
Foul
Gets a
ball.
foul there.
Get it, 2-1. Here we go! You guys do one! You're good!
Meanwhile, oh, God, Eli.
0-2 on the count.
Hey, Jay!
What happens here? Will Jaylee keep this inning on? Here's the pitch from Mikhailo. Roll the ball there. 1-2.
Well, baseball is also happening today. They're home and taking on Woodbridge.
Hit the ball where it's pitched.
Divisional matchup, so you can check out that over. Still here on Surge Sports TV. Bobby has the call for that game.
Yes, indeed. And there's a liner, and that's a base hit there. Jayleen off to first.
Paulino!
Follow the leader.
Yeah, Jayleen keeps this inning alive. She hits the first. Jada Hastings head up to the plate now.
Yeah, great hitting there, Eli, by Jillian. Right down in her 0-2 count. And we're going to get a pitch runner.
Jayleen, she is catching.
Well, Eli, Jada Hastings sat yesterday, had the day off, but she's also great for
No hitter once again for Billy Williams. Jada Hastings looks
Yep, absolutely.
1-2. Now the base hit there. Moving up to third is Paulino. Jada to second. And the Gales are in scoring position with 2 outs.
Great hustle there, Eli, by both.
Meanwhile, Talto can put in the yards in here. She's 17 at 5 hits and 6 RBIs. Paulino and Hastings.
And don't forget, the last game she had an inside 3-1 homer.
Pitch. Montalto. For the ball.
Yeah, good job by Montalto holding off on that high fastball.
Right off top.
Their last win before Butler was versus Manchester. They got the big victory there, and unfortunately, strikes out. That retires the inning. Well, an opportunity there for the Gills to see if they the top of the second pitching.
Yeah, watch out. 3 home runs in 8 games. That's a lot. So.
Their record, I believe, coached by Brittany Marriott. Bringing in there, that's right. 1-2 on the count.
A couple defensive changes for the Gales in the outfield. Scarlett Rosa moves from right field to left field, and Amelia Myers is playing right field today. Kelly Pulling in the outfield rotations today.
Pitch grounder to Jada Hastings. She drops it though. That's going to be just in time for the out. Throw to Samantha.
Well, there is the infield defense experience of Jada Hastings. Jada Hastings hitting at Sam Bundy. And Hastings bombed it, but she didn't. I didn't get made the throw in time. Great job by the senior.
Great job there. Pitch Durham. That's Kylie Morgan now. Second baseman, 23 runs, 5 runs, 10 hits, 6 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
I like this matchup. Teams that have had interesting starts to the year. I think this is a great game for both of them to play some better.
Up high. Will Montalto get it? She does. The second out for the inning.
Excellent concentration. It's not going to be an easy day for the outfielder battling the sun. The sun is behind us here on the third base side, so it's shining right through the outfielders. But Montalto did a great job just sticking with it. I don't know if she can really see it, but she was able to make a great catch.
She does have glasses on.
Sunglasses.
Pitch is up high, should be playable, and it's Santana to end the inning. No runs allowed, bottom of the second inning. bats twice, but it's 6 RBIs. There. 6 RBIs, 1 stolen base, 26 runs left, and 45 strikeouts per pitch.
She wears it for 45.
And she wears double there.
Money's just such a solid player. She does a lot of little things, right? She gets on base, she runs well. Obviously, she's a great pitcher, so on the field there.
There's a public foul that goes into the grass.
And perhaps.
Possibly. Was Jack
Now it's a work day today, but it does really nice breaks coming in from saying so it's like a perfectly ideal weather conditions.
and it's a great thing. It's a good weather, but I'm freezing. And that's a pop-up. That's going to be foul. To first. And that gets the out. There, Billy Brento. There, that's the first out. Now, Scarlet Rosa with the hits. 1 out. Scarlet Rosa's top of 29 bats, 4 runs, 4 hits, 5 RBIs, and stolen bases. Running on the stats, 2 yesterday. Monday,
It's been a struggle for Scarlet. She still had some good efforts. She still has been doing good, but she's not getting the results that she wants. Maybe today is a break.
Takes a strike there. Decently different next game. They're at Weehawken this Friday. 6-2 is their record, only second best in the National League. Foul there.
Both defenses have played very well today.
Swing and a miss. Second out for Gales. As we brings up now Amelia Myers. 21 at bats. 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 RBI.
I think it's 12 at bats. That's 12.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's been a struggle for Myers as well. She's playing right field though tonight. She usually either catches or it's just in there today. But getting us started the outfield tonight. Let's see what kind of effect that has on her play.
We'll get a ball to start. Strike there, 1-1 on count. Manchester Regional is the next team that they're playing Friday for Butler. They're in the Colonial Division. That is a division matchup. In the Colonial Division, by the way, it's Glen Rock, Hawthorne, Eastern Christian, Butler, Hudson, Charter, Manchester Regional. Standings in the chart.
Certainly is.
Right in the middle for the pump.
The Gales, they have a big game on Friday against Weehawken, a team that beat St. Mary's twice last year. The Gales looking for a score advantage, but first trying to get one today.
They do. That's a foul there for him. Yeah, that'll be on the team. As we mentioned, 6-2 there. I believe they are playing today. Rutherford 6-4-1. St. Mary's 6-4. There is a
Yeah, this has been a good at-bat by Myers. Let's see if she can reach base here.
Here's the pitch. And that's a walk.
That was a terrific at-bat by Myers. Got down in the counter early, but
And so let me see, it's head up now at that. 2 outs. 1 run on first. Fly ball. in time. Catch made by the center fielder Aaron Coker, and that ends the inning. Scoreless, top of third next. Job so far as we enter the third. Swing and a miss there. So
look good so far.
Next pitch. One attempt in the dirt for a ball. Take a walk on the fifth down.
That's a good start for Butler. You like to start the third, get a walk by the number 7 here. This is the bottom of the lineup too up here, so Butler can get this part of the lineup done.
If you want the ball
now, he's the number 8 hitter. Another bunt attempt. They're trying to get her second and bounce off the helmet.
I think are they going to give her second? Yep, they are.
They are going to hit her second because they did hit her helmet. So now Butler has the opportunity.
Well, now they're certainly going to. Now she's certainly going to be bunting and try to get this work. I would expect all the Gales infielders to come out as far as possible. got to find the strike zone again.
She does. Another one attempt. That one's good this time.
Is she going to break home?
Higgins gets one out. Potentially two. Not.
Oh, and she was safe too at first.
And she moves to second. So runner goes to second. One run comes in, and it's time for replay.
Yep, Butler got the lead. I don't know if we're going to get a replay.
I don't think we did. I don't think we did the camera. But
we did get the yelling. We already had the home. It wasn't going to be in time anyways. Bundy should have never released the ball to the home because it allowed the runner to go second. That play was just a tough break. It's not really much you can do about it. I mean, good job by Butler by getting the Bundy down, but that's a really tough break.
he also ran a little bit of trouble. Really one hit and one RBI. Runner is in trouble. The runner at second, one run in, and no outs in this inning. And there's plenty of opportunities waiting for people right now.
And I expect Nelly Runner, who's also at the plate, to also think about laying down a bunch. She's hitting just 07.
With that pickoff attempt to first, hitting her helmet, advancing her to third, that just changed the game entirely right now for this Gale, especially with no outs. Caught a couple times in, and fouled and was in.
Yeah, well, it's good to see that Hastings just found the strike zone. So let's see if she's still going to bunt here. If Brent is still going to bunt here now with two. Remember, if you bunt foul, it's a strikeout.
It is.
So see if they let her swing away, but Hastings got to get out there. Watch this.
Ground to the first. Mundy loses it but gets the out. One out, runner advances to third.
Still a productive outing life for Brenna, who's up there a bunch. Or just put a ball in play with the runner over it. That's a great sign for the ball going. So we'll certainly make it now. Get back to the top.
One runner on third. Bunt attempt. That's the top of the order with Annabella Cole.
I am not expecting a bunt here at the top of the order. But let's see if Annabelle Cole learned anything from the first half. Because the first half, she struck out a great pitch. She was just overwhelmed by Jada Hastings. Let's see if she learned anything from this half.
There is a strike there. 1-1.
Make it yours.
There's no rating
Make it yours.
right? No. Yeah.
And no sign of coach. I
might go get it if the sun's sitting, right?
Wow. That is a foul. But that was a deep hit though.
Yeah, that would have been extra bases. Probably at least 3 bases, but
If not more.
now Hastings though, she's got 2 strikes on Annabelle Cole, and she's in a spot where she needs a strikeout. Butler's already shown aggressive base running this game, so you would think if a ball is going to be put in play, the coach, Butler coach, will send runner home. Brady Marion will probably send the runner home here. Let's see.
Here is the pitch from Jada Hastings. Swings and a miss. 2 outs. Runner at third, 1-0 almost. Anything can happen.
This is how she struck her out in her first step out as well, with a high heat. And he's either out of strike zone, and Cole just can't help herself.
Aaron Croker now up for Butler. Jada. The pitch in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you see line now, the Gales with 2 outs have dropped their infield back, so they're clearly not expecting a bunt here from Aaron Croker. They're expecting her to be swinging away.
Next pitch. Swings and misses. 1-1. Crucial top of third. Trying in this inning, only allowed 1 run. Base hit there. Aaron Croker gets a run in, and the runner goes to first.
And she's gonna go.
Because it went out of here, it goes to second.
Where are they gonna give her third? They might.
They're gonna give her to second.
Okay, that's
They'll give her second, 2-0. Butler has the lead. That ball went into the fan section by Butler.
Hey, don't get caught worried about the runners. All we're going to do is stay in our position.
That's a bad job there by the Gales. That is not a spot where you want to first. That ball should be going to second, not first. Just a mental mistake by the Gales. Good job by Croker. She did a 2-strike count, and she just placed the base and left. And not only that, she almost hit the umpire, who was at shortstop. She only hit the umpire, but driving the run.
It's up high with the ball there with Julian Tilly.
Well, now it's
Ball at 2-0.
yeah. Hastings has to get out of the inning. She can't let the damage, any more damage be done. It's already getting up. Gales has been not hitting very well since the beginning of the game, so can't allow another one to come in.
There is a strike there. 2-1.
Let's go, 1-6, come on, man.
Tilly popped out the second the first time up.
Pitch. Strike there.
That was a good
2-2.
She got her on the inside corner there. If I were Hastings, I'd put that in the exact same spot because it looked like Tilly was full of it. So I would be going to the same spot that last pitch was going.
Big moment here with the runner on second. Woo. Full count.
Oh, runner went to third, safe.
Runner went to third, but it's safe and in time. Sorry, we could not get the camera moved in time.
Personally, I don't understand the reason for doing this because if there's 2 outs and base, it's going to score a run. I think that's very aggressive base running, but it paid off though. I don't think that's a spot that we should be running to third though. So Butler.
Gotta miss the bat, come on.
They do catch a big break there as there's another foul. Still full count.
Yep, that hit the knob of the bat.
Come on, you got this, Tilly. Win it. Hey, drop 3.
I mean, hey, the Gales defense is back DI, so if Annabelle Tilly Juliana Tilly, I'm sorry, wanted to, she could think about dropping a bunny or maybe like a squeeze instead of take.
That is in the dirt for a foul. Ball 4 though. Ball 4. Runners at the corners.
Yeah, that's how you want to do it. Now you've got their best power hitter coming up. March already has 3 home runs on the year. And then they got runners at the corners. So this is a tight spot here. They've already got 2 home in the NEI. This is, you've got to get out of this right now.
Udamarks, the pitcher is there. Here's the pitch from Jada. Foul. Chance off the base with 2 outs. Udamarks with the pitch. Miss for a ball.
I don't know where that one missed. That looked pretty good, but I guess it was off the plate just a little bit.
Jada Rivera's runners at the corners. 2 outs. Udamarks at the plate. The pitch.
That's a strike.
Strike ball.
I find it interesting, like how close up Michaela Udamarks is standing to. Like she's very close to the front of the batter's box. Like her left foot is almost on the line, the front line of the batter's box.
And that is ruled foul there. Just received an update. It's now 1-0. St. Mary baseball. They've entered the bottom of the third.
There you go.
And a miss, and that ends the inning. Damage has been done. It's 2-0 Butler up there.
Anywhere you can. Hit right by here.
We are back. It's Layla Henson at the top of the order for the Gales. We start off with the strike.
Hey, you got a lot of room on that 5-feet
Let's
roll.
does a lot of things really well. Good way for the Gales to get this inside with the base in here, but she's in an 0-2 hole.
Foul ball there, 1-1.
No, it's 0-2. She hit the first pitch, she's going to strike.
put a ball in play and then run like that. Let's go.
Pitch. Up high, 1-2.
Put a ball in play.
I'd like to see the Gales when they start playing they're at their best. They're going to right field with these because the Gales have been really
That's a foul. It's in stands.
as I was saying, this entire lineup is right-handed batters. Most I would say 90% of softball players are right-handed hitters. And the Gales are at their best when they go to right field. So you'd like to see that.
And that is going to be 2-2 on the count. Monday is warming up. Potentially come in for Jada.
I wouldn't expect that time. I think she's just trying to get some reps. I mean, I feel like we see that every game. The pitcher is just, getting her arms loose, make sure their arms aren't too tight. Good up by her by Layla. She's already had 8 walks on the season.
Foul over the netting.
Good fight.
Still 2-2.
This has been a good. I think it's a full count.
Full count.
This has been a really good at bat. She's found off some really hard pitches in this at bat. She's seen 7 pitches in this at bat. Now this will be the 8th pitch of the at bat. So great job by Henson to get the inning started.
Reminder, join Track Night tomorrow for 12 Street Broadcast. NFL Draft is happening. Live updates and more. Start at 8 o'clock on Surge Sports and on these 12 Podcast YouTube channel. Foul ball there.
Another good job by Henson. That was a high pitch, tough one to hit, and she did a good job just getting a piece of that to foul it off. Eventually, you think that the Gales are going to get a pitch to hit here, and they're going to do something like that.
We'll see if they can get it now. Instead, Layla Henson pops it up to left. Base hit. Not in time for an Annabelle Cole or the center fielder, Aaron Coulter. Runner goes to first.
Don't think of this again, Eli. This was trouble from the beginning here. A bad angle taken by Annabelle Cole. She was looking at the ball, turn her body in time to make it. But again, we heard just for these assistants saying, put the ball in play, good things will happen. And quickly get start the
At some point, somebody that's not a coach has got to say something about that stuff.
Gabby Higgins attempt to throw to first. A stolen base for Layla Henson. And she goes to third. The Gales now have an opportunity to get a run here at the bottom of the third.
Eli, the fundamentals of softball are so different because the bases are closer than baseball, right? They're 60 feet, they're 90 feet, so even on these little errors, they can always advance one base.
Foul there for Gabby Higgins. All she needs is to get the 1 run in, and the Gales are on the board. And this 2-0 situation with no outs.
And you got Echeverria on deck, their best power hitter, so this is a good spot to be in.
Grounder foul.
Oh, nice footwork by Echeverria kicking that ball.
Nearly hit Echeverria on the side here.
Yeah, that was very well done. I think she did, like nothing happened. She just
Here's the next pitch. Foul.
The coach already said it. Quality at bats here in this setting. That's all the Gales need. She put together good at bats, foul on top pitches, put the ball in play, good things are going to happen, as we saw with Layla Henson.
Good! That's your
And a good time they were taking there, Eli. Again, this is a big point in the game, so.
It is a good time, and time for a break.
Work it, Higgins, work it!
Use the middle.
Gabby Higgins is a very clutch player, I'd love to see her get the run here.
Next pitch. Swings. Misses, gets it out, unfortunately.
It was a good at bat, Eli. That's even though she struck out, it was a good at bat. You're getting Utermarch's pitch count out. And again, Utermarch is really the only pitcher that Butler has used all year. The other pitchers only pitched 4 innings all season. So you can drive her pitch count higher on her arm. That bodes well for the Gales, especially as we get later into this game.
Natalie Alabant is the other pitcher standing by for Butler.
That's going to get a run in there.
And that'll be a base. Echeverria off to right field. Run comes in. It's a 2-1 game for the Gales.
Well, that was really smart play by Layla Henson. She went back to third because she thought the ball, the right fielder was going to catch it, she would have to tag, but it dropped and she knew immediately she could run into the plate and did a good job by entering the play.
Paulino pinch runs. 1 out.
But a great job by the Gales. They already responded. They've got 1 run in and still only 1 out of the inning. They got a chance for more.
There you do. With Jada Hastings up at now. There is a stolen base there for Paulino. She goes to second as it's behind the bat.
It's not going to be a stolen base because she didn't break it until the ball got to the backstop, so it'll just be an advancement. I think it'll be a wild pitch charge. Yep.
There's the ball there.
We have to watch Paulino in second too because she is the stolen base threat. She's got 3 of them on the year, second most on the team. So see if she tries to swipe third too.
Grounder to the pitcher for first in time for the second out. But Paulino is third. 2 outs. The Gales could potentially tie this game up here with Mia Montalto.
Yeah, that was a good job by Paulino getting the start on that. Yeah, good job by Utermarch because that probably was into center field if that she hadn't fielded that. We'll see maybe if look, the entire infield is back, so I feel like you could maybe see a bunt here, perhaps.
Up high. Ball 1.
I don't think her goal is to be bunting, but maybe 1 pitch in this at bat she'll show bunt, and with the infield all the way back, she might try to drop 1 down. Let's see though.
Next pitch. That is a strike there. 1-1.
Yep. Yeah, Utermarch is beating Montalto with a high heat. Montalto's got to do better at letting those balls.
Hey, we got to shorten up and we got to put the ball in play. That's all.
Now you're looking at a 1-2
Let the rest.
on Mia Montalto. She got at least a 1 run in. She cannot afford to be out. And strikes her out. And that retires the side, but the damage has been done by the Gales. It's a 2-1 game. Butler has the lead. Guess what? Gets something done in the 4th. We're back here on Surge Sports. It's a 2-1 game at the top of the 4th now. It's 5, 6, and 7 up for Butler with Kylie Morgan on softball. Runner join Jim and I on Saturdays at 10 a.m. on Sports with Mono and live on the channel. Sports. There's a pop-up. Mia Montalto's got it. Gets the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that's the second nice catch that Montalto's made out there in center field. Again, it's not easy with the sun over there, but she's got the sunglasses on. That's an advantage for her. And
It is. 1 out in the inning for the next batter, Marissa Cowley.
And remember, don't forget to join us tomorrow night for our draft party lunch special. It's going to be a great day. We're going to be live for over 3 hours. Jason Lee will be joining us tomorrow night.
Yep, live at 8 o'clock on Surge. That's Marissa Cowley with Jada Hastings. Takes another roll there.
The umpire's been a little tight with the strike zone so far.
You'll go too far past your hurdles. After this race, where hurdles Way underneath.
So far.
The next pitch.
Oh,
Great call.
very nice. Yeah, that was a tough one there. Good 3-2 pitch, but just a good job. Get that off.
So he'll get a walk on.
Gonna get a pinch runner.
Pinch runner in.
Gio Huber.
Jonah Huber. Freshman, 2 at-bats, 1 hit, 1 RBI. That's a steal. Only 1 out. Swings and misses there.
Good first pitch there. Went in the dirt and she got a swing and a miss. That's nice because sometimes when you swing strikes when you're sitting on it.
Any update from our Facebook account?
I'm checking right now.
Next pitch. Over first. Safe.
Shot. That looks
Does it look like
she
she just stepped on the bag at time?
I guess so. That was very close.
There's like one of those close moments there. There's the ball there. And the strikeout.
We are still in the bottom of the third, and the same Livingston. The Gales now have a 4-0 lead.
4-0, impressive there.
Let's see if I can figure out.
We are at the bottom of the fourth, if I'm not mistaken.
Top of the fourth.
The top of the fourth,
Yep.
Swings and misses there.
Good pitch there from Hastings. Now a 2-strike hole.
See it and drive it.
Get out of there.
Are off the track. They're going underneath the bleachers. Directly underneath.
There's a strike there.
Right underneath.
I've had a really good check. My fielder to number 8 hitter. Swings and misses, and that ends the inning. No damage done. For the bottom.
All right, baseball now leads 6-0 over Woodbridge. At the top of the fourth now there over on the other side of town here.
Let's check for the outside players and get themselves ready to go for this pitch. And whenever we have a first conversation, we'll pop it up because we had a big conversation this week.
We did.
We're looking for our first one today. We got Jack.
What about the Stanley Cup playoffs? We've had some crazy games so far.
Not the Devils.
Yeah. But how about Alex Ovechkin, finally getting his first playoff overtime goal?
I saw that, but unfortunately the Capitals did not have a good third.
I I actually think that Montreal's going to win the series. I really do.
I think Washington will get past this one, but they'll lose the next.
They'll lose in the second round?
They'll lose second.
How about Florida putting up, dominating Tampa Bay in the first round?
But impressive there.
Well, they have Matthew Tkachuk back now, though.
Which is big.
Makes them even more dangerous.
2-0.
Minnesota yesterday played well against Vegas, got the win.
Yes, they tie up that series. It's going to be a very good series there.
Yep.
And Ottawa extends their lead win to 2-0 on the...
No, Toronto has 2-0 lead on Ottawa.
2-0, sorry. 2-0.
Battle of Ontario there.
Yes, it is. There.
Let's go. Figure it out.
You know, it's something I really never understand. They're both in Ontario. Ottawa is the capital of Canada, but Toronto is the capital of Ontario. How is Ottawa the capital of the country but not its own province?
And there's a base hit. And that will let the runner go to second.
Oh, she might go to third.
And the Gales are trying to get into the
Are
job
they going to
done.
send her home? Oh, thought they might send her. Are they going to send her home?
She was on her way to third. And it's by a fielder.
We're gonna have a disagreement now. Let's see, are we gonna rolling?
Third base. But hey, that's a good advantage.
Now we have the potential maybe lay a bunt down. Now Monty's at third.
No outs too.
Yeah, you can lay
That's the advantage.
a bunt here down maybe.
Scar Rose up by now. Here's Rosa.
Let's see if the Butler infield walks in. Yep, here they come.
Bunt attempt. Oh, the throw.
Safe.
Oh, they just got him out. You gotta look at the replay.
Oh man.
Runner at second safe. We have to look at this replay, Jack. What do we see here?
I thought the catcher dropped the ball. That's why I thought she was safe. I guess she didn't. I mean, it's a good tag.
Wow, good tag it in time
Very
there.
close. It's the. I thought it was safe, but the catcher dropped the ball. But no umpire calls on it. Obviously, there's no reviews. So.
Yeah, there's no reviews, but you can clearly see that it's the out there. Wow, what an offense! And there's Butler.
5-3-2.
I gotta ask sometimes these pencils say these. I don't know what these numbers actually mean though. Like 5-3-2, that's pretty interesting.
We'll need someone from the bench to spell that.
I know. Actually, I'm gonna ask them.
Good job.
there.
Good take.
Like see Myers pull one and play, just one hit out the field, but you get a hit here that really big. Try to get this running. Good take
And
again.
there's another ball there. Have you heard again that popping shot noise? That is because traffic. And straight off. Runners at first and second. That brings it down. Leah Santana to keep this game alive to hopefully get a run in with only 1 out.
That was an excellent at bat, Eli, because
Hey,
Myers,
let's go.
She's had a
Figure it out.
tough
Let's
start
go.
to the year,
Roll
but
up the middle.
I think she's taking too much patient in both those at bats. A great time to screw through and get a play. Santana's showing bunting all the way.
There's a bunt attempt. The throw to first. The ball is still out. Potentially 2-0. They'll keep the runner. First 2 runs come in. The Gales have the lead.
Why is the pitcher looking over to third? You got to get the out at first. They had no chance to get the runner. Perfect bunt by Santana. It would have been 2 outs in the inning. You would have had runners in second and third. Number 2, you throw the ball high. Now 2 runners come in. It was just a bad play. Number 1. First the decision by the pitcher to look over to third. And number 2, the bad throw. That was a disaster. And the umpires are going to get together here to discuss this, but I'm pretty sure that
It should say the way it is. Should be a 3-2.
I think Myers will still be awarded home plate and Santana will be at third. Yep, looks like it's going to be the same.
Second and third.
Oh,
Game at 2.
never mind. Okay.
Myers will come back out of the. tied up. Even though now the runners have to go back to the runners in second and third. With only one out, which is...
But there is again, putting the long play, good things happen. And now you got two in scoring position, back to the top of the order.
Gets the out at first. Safe. Lead. Forward of 1-2.
Unbelievable base running here by the Gales. Particularly by Santana.
That's better.
Myers knew immediately he was going to score on that. Now they got the out first. But Santana, I mean, Coach Sarah was waving her around the entire time. She had no doubt that Santana coming to the plate. And looking at the replay, like, it is for sure. So,
Okay.
she's safe, and it's now 4-2.
2 outs.
There's a bee.
Make it happen.
A bee just came like right up to my face.
Well, 2 outs regardless, though. Thanks for the beat.
I have those too, though. So
That's your Beaver Station for the day, folks. As Gabby Higgins rules it up.
once again, 2 runs on that last one was incredible. Santana with unbelievable base running here around third.
I like to point out there's bare necessity. Yeah, I am horrible with these dad jokes. And now back to softball. Gabby up high with the ball.
Well, this is a big advantage, right? 'Cause then if Gabby could reach, you got Echeverria if the Gales are.
Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Fielder ends the inning. It's a 4-2 though. It is a 4-2 Gales lead game. The Gales no runs allowed. On to this. Here's the pitch. There. Brenta currently at that. Baseball update check.
Look and see the pitch. All right,
That's a foul ball there. Baseball update. Anytime.
Sorry, just fishing the line. Very nice, Eli. I love the way that Olympic Santana plays second base. Very calm. There's a really bright future here on the field. It is still 6-0. It is the bottom of the 4th.
Bottom of the 4th. Well, we're at the top of the 5th. We're moving pretty much A bunt attempt there. The throw to first. Safe. Close opportunity there, but not in time.
Well, Eli, there's really nothing the Gales can do about that. They did everything right. Hastings came off the made the right play covering first, and ultimately she just beat it out, Eli. But really nothing wrong there by St. Mary's, just a perfect bunt by Butler. You can complain to colleges all you want, but this is really on the NCAA for letting this happen in the first place. Because in theory, if our college, of course I'd be doing this to try to get better players. But it should be on the NCAA.
First, second, time! That's a second out, crucial there. Let's see what
that's just really there. She got caught in between first and second, trying to make a decision. Ultimately decided to go to second.
Two outs in this inning, a very dangerous moment.
And not only was that bad, she got caught between first and second. Butler's down by 2 now. The races are empty. Still think one more back.
Ends the inning, bottom of the fifth. That's Gales after 4-2. Very fast here. Halfway there as the bunt. 4-2 is your score. Right now the Gales have a lead. They look to extend it here. Ball there.
Balls in play. You know how much power she has. I still looking for a first home run of the year. It'd be a good time to do that now.
Fantastic time to do that now. Here's the pitch. Gets struck.
Certainly not out of trouble here. Gales are still only up by 2, so.
Ooh.
That was very close.
I don't care for that poor car over there.
Good thing it's not your car.
I know. My heart.
Heard it.
Like the way if you were here, the way that ball was going was nearly and wow, perfect catch.
Excellent, like great awareness, and again, after the line was just hit right to her. There's really not much. out here in the 5th, and Unimarks has continued to have a very good game for Butler in the circle.
You're gonna need park at your own risk, guys.
Yeah.
Crowns are there.
But yeah, cars are parked on the entrance.
Next pitch. And that's done by Jada Hastings.
Yeah, she continues to rake Eli. All of her hits this year have still been singles, but base hits are base hits, and now you've got a runner on. It looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter here.
Oh, I know, I got that, but I'm saying she makes it stop her, which I like. Stay in it.
Yeah, she's staying.
I like it. That's how you're supposed to do it. Point is, Jada went like she was going to get two.
Jada Hastings a throw. Safe.
Well done, Eli.
Second.
Very well done by Jada Hastings. I don't believe those are stolen base either. I think she broke his
Talk here. Not a pitcher change.
I doubt we're going to see pitch and change. As we mentioned, Butler only has one other pitcher that they use other than Unimarks, and that one pitcher's only thrown 4 innings all year. So I don't think Unimarks is coming out of this game, especially in a game as big as this one.
All right, next conversation. What do we got? What's on the table?
The NFL.
Go with some of the O-line.
So there that you can check out.
Because they're so late,
Was that the one?
exactly.
Be O-line or a receiver?
It's O-line. They're not going to receive that early.
They might.
need that O-line. If they don't update that O-line, it doesn't matter what happens.
Who's the first pick going to be?
Pops off.
Probably can't be.
Yeah.
Although it's, but as Mike Greenberg said, I was watching it get up. You know, sometimes it's good to get out. You might be first pick, but you're not the best choice. Sometimes getting later in the draft is good. Jada Hastings goes third.
Yep, great job again. Pitch gets the backstop. Hastings immediately broke and made it thrown. So now you're in a situation where if you want, calling them from butt.
Pay attention.
It's Rudy who thinks he's first tomorrow.
You have to pay attention.
Who goes first tomorrow, Jackson?
Campbell. 100%. Look how far the third baseman is here.
One to 10.
Oh, Eli, you cannot lay a bunt down any better than that. She literally bunted past her infield. That might be the greatest bunt I've ever seen in high school sports. Look at that. Literally past the entire infield. That was really something special. And now it's 5-2. That was
See that coming?
I know. I did not. I think that was the best one I've ever seen, honestly. At any level, she literally bunted past the entire defense. That was really amazing.
Runner up first, by the way. Foul there for Sam Hunt.
Let's go, Sam.
Wow.
Get a good cut, Eli. See if eventually she can get through and rip a base hit. She already has He's got everything.
Bro, it's like an allergy season.
I was at the doctor last weekend.
Bulls, let me know.
Thank you.
Jack.
Good job by Money getting that one. That was a tough pitch and foul off. I think we're going to be talking about the rest of the season on that bunt. That was really something
That was
special.
really incredible there.
Literally bunted past the entire defense.
Pickoff attempt to second, safe.
That was easy. Like, great job by Molino. This Butler defense are really falling asleep here in the bottom of the 10th. This is not going well for the ball.
And I've got everything you may need. case
Good
there
job,
is an
stay on it.
medical problem with something on the first aid kit. But don't ask me for first aid kit.
Stay on
Go
it.
for CPR.
That way.
Let's go.
Roll the hands that way.
Confidence 4-5. Win it.
This has been a great at-bat here by Bundy. Let's see if she can finish it off with a base hit. And a base hit will probably score a run now with Paulino in second.
Here's the pitch. Ball there. Paulino's at second. There's only no outs, right?
1 out. That's very good. That was a long shot, too. It's very close to being no outs, but there's one out.
Now impossible here. We got 2. Bundy gets the out.
Yeah, well done.
2.
First baseman. And there's one thing, Eli. The Butler defense has played very well today, for the most part. Other than a couple of small errors they made, they've overall had a really solid game. Let's see those Scarlet Rosa can break out here with the base hit to get a run.
Here is Scarlet Rosa. The pitch. Swings and misses.
Score her. 3. Let's go. Come on. Get up big, Paulino.
Throw. No pickoff attempt there for Paulino.
Yeah, that's a good job. Distract the pitcher. Maybe she'll bump. Paulino distracts her. Two strikes here. Let's see if Rosa chokes it on the Again, go to right field is always a great option here in these 2 strike situations.
And there's no pickoff attempt again. There's a ball there.
Nope. Now, Paulino's getting the perfect lead at second. She's not too far from the bag, which is far enough where if anything is in the dirt or anything gets by the fence,
It's 8-0 St. Mary's at the top of the 5th for baseball. Thanks so much for the update. Foul there.
wow, close to the mercy rule for baseball.
Short.
Yes, it
Short.
is.
Short.
No, baseball.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, Coach Eric thought it was. Coach Eric thought we were talking about softball. No, baseball. Nope.
Stay short. Short.
Woodridge.
They're beating Woodridge?
Yeah, 8-0.
Let's go 3.
And there's the end of the inning. 5-2 the score. Back after this.
Hey, let's go!
And we are back here for the top of the 6th. It's a 5-2 game. We have a
Let's go!
matchup here. We're getting a hype up here.
Woo! Let's go! Come on, let's go! Get ahead, let's go!
I don't know if we can continue. Oh, the umpire just got hit by a.
Hit by
Walk
pitch.
it off! Walk it off, walk it off, walk it off!
All right, so we have multiple things going on right now during this game. The umpire just got hit by a pitch, and we have very great energy here. This is great, Eli.
This feels like a Devils game just now, like when you're at the Rock. The energy is anticipating. You got that one guy. There's always that one guy. Yeah, exactly what it feels like.
So it was a hit. Actually, I forgot to mention it was a hit by a pitch, but the umpire also got hit by a pitch. So 2 people got hit by a pitch.
Yeah, double hit by pitch. And that is going to go into the fans.
Oh, missed everyone.
That's good. Good.
Yeah. I was gonna hit the top of the dugout and make like a really loud sound.
Well, because it's no cars, I'm alright with that.
Yeah.
If it's a car, then
R.I.P. to the car.
just not mine. Throw to first. Safe.
I like the decision though by Etcheverry to go over to first there. Very nice.
Good job.
Let's go, 1-4.
Track and field finishing up behind us. Looks like our Rutherford baseball game's happening over to the left of us. We're playing Hawthorne. Not sure if that's the varsity or JV. Appears to be varsity though.
No, it's varsity for sure.
Yeah, some great games though. Next pitch. And gets the out there. Nicely done by Jada Hastings, doing an excellent job.
Very nice. God, Utermark looking at a fastball there. Now brings up Kylie Morgan, Eli. Still one now. You got to run her at first, so I got to watch her over there. Still only a 3-run game, Eli. So
Yeah, you got to watch, but yeah. The pitch. Swings and misses.
Hastings loves that fastball today, that's for sure. She's really got that fastball working so far.
Let the Tigers.
One thing that's interesting about softball, Eli, is that you see a lot of screwballs thrown. We don't see many screwballs from a depth in baseball, but it's not very much alive.
Higgins, throw to first. In time.
Got her. Wow.
2 outs. They try to throw to second, but that one's safe. 2 outs.
That was an excellent play by Gabby Higgins. Again, didn't rush the throw, took her time. That was very close, but she made the throw in time. And a great job too by Olivia Santana. She was over there covering first.
Yep.
Another great play by the Gales infielding.
Runner set second, 2 outs. Jada Hastings, big moment here for the pitcher.
No lead anyway. So.
Marissa Connolly at the plate, gets a strike there.
No lead. Don't worry about it. Stay on the bench.
There's a ball there.
No, there's a strike.
Strike.
He got the strike. Yep.
0-2. Foul there.
We've seen a lot of foul balls lie over to the right side today.
Gotta be 1-1.
Here we go. Marissa Connolly gets the ball there.
Very close there, Eli. Just off the plate. High and wide.
Reminder, the Gills for softball have Weehawken this Friday. They're our way at 4 o'clock. Ball there. I will be there for that game. And Jack will be at the baseball game. They're home to take on Weehawken as well.
Yep.
So we are splitting duties on Friday.
Both games are at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Unless anything changes, we'll notify you.
Grounder. Base hit. Runner comes in. She'll come to score. And now it's a 5-3 game with the runner at first.
But we won't go away there. It's a good job here. Again, going up the middle. Very well done there. Marissa Conley there. Butler gets a run, but it's still a 2-run game now. The time runs coming back here.
Could be a tying run here. Tough to watch and see.
Come on, 8.
We'll get another update from baseball.
It's 8-0 in the bottom of the 5th. So the Gills, if they score 2 in the bottom of the 5th,
That is over for them.
Show me not over here though. Just a 2-run game.
It's an epic game here. This is definitely by far the game of the week for softball. And yeah,
Yep.
this is an excellent game again. Weehawken is also going to be a great game, by the way, too. But this may be a very close game the whole week.
All right, let's go.
Come on, 8.
All right, let's go.
Jada Hastings takes a moment to relax and remember and break. Here's the pitch. Grounder. Jada Hastings has it to throw to first in time, and that ends the inning. It is a 5-3 game back after this. Clouds come in as well a little bit. It's a beautiful 76-degree day as the ball takes place.
Yep. Really good day for Amelia Myers to play. She's had a couple of walks, really good at bats, Eli. And again, it's only 2 relief deals. You'd love to get some insurance for this.
Bottom of the 6th, swing and the miss there. Manchester Regional for Butler on Friday, Gales, Weehawken. Then they'll have West Essex Gales on Saturday with a 5 o'clock start. They're at West Essex. It begins a little bit of a road trip for this Gales team.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
I like the patience that Amelia Myers has shown today.
Yeah. Amelia Myers. What does she do with this next pitch? Up high. There.
1, 5, 4. What's the count? 3, 1. 3, 2. Oh. I didn't know there were 2 strikes.
That's fine. Well, looks like we all did it. I don't think anyone knew there were 2 strikes.
All right. Full count.
Except for the umpire.
We just threw a strike in there. Felt like it. Pop is the catch made by the right fielder. That's the out.
Yeah, nice play there, Eli. It looked like the second baseman might go out to make the play, but good job by the right fielder staying with it.
That's why I thought it was 3-1.
Yeah, no, me too.
Then you sort of just started on and stopped.
And that is all in Santana.
We're the one that, like,
Well, Santana's had probably her best game of the play. Like, she's put 2 balls in play, and she had obviously a successful one last time.
Santana looks to keep this moving.
good job, Sid.
For ball.
Love to see Santana get on here, Eli, because you got the top of the order coming up after this with Henson. Yeah. There's only one out of the end, but you still like to get a runner on down there. Still in the bottom of the 5th, and it's still 8-0. The Gales, though, I think it's 14.
There.
She's good at bat, though, Eli. She got a couple tough pitches, even though she didn't strike you out. Still good at bat, Eli. She's got a Gales player. She's great to see them starting to consider good at bat. She's getting help down the road.
And it's Henson now. He's trying to keep this inning alive here at the bottom of the 2nd. One more inning to go. There is a pop-up caught for the out. That ends the inning. 5-3, 1 to go. He'll get done. Find out. They're just 3 away from a Gales victory. It's 5-3. An opportunity to do some magic. Jada Hastings trying to get it done here with Olivia Gorchik up. A bunt attempt. The throw from Jada to Santana. A time for the first down.
That was beautifully done, Eli. Great up barehand play by Hastings. She knew that the barehand was the only play she was going to have, because if not, probably would have been safe. But a great job there by Hastings to get the first down.
Just want to say it was 8, 9, and 1 that is up on the plate in this bottom of the top of the 7th here. Now up at is Amelia Renta. On deck is Annabella Cole. Swings and miss there. 1 strike. Relay baton race happening behind this. 1 attempt there, foul.
2 strikes now that we lie.
Yes, it is. 0-2 on the count. We're closely keeping an eye on baseball because right now they are at a 9-0 game.
Yep.
And it's in the bottom of the 5th. If they can get 1 more run in, that game is over and the Gales will win on a mercy.
Yep. It's up in the 2 rounds together. Same area. Jada Hastings looking for a complete game performance here. She's been excellent today, Eli.
Yes, indeed. Here's Jada, the pitch.
Got her.
Got her. 2nd out. There are 2 outs and now just 1 away from a Gales victory in a big game versus Butler. Now, Jack, at this moment, as we see Annabella Cole come up to the plate here, which of the Gales players stood out to you the most in today's game?
It's a really tough question, Eli. I think the Gales defense really showed. I thought Mia Butler did some nice catches in center field. Olivia Santana had a great game at second base. And really just the small things I think the Gales are doing. Players like Paulino and Santana dropping down perfect bunts. Gales getting big when they need them. Taking good at bats. There's not really one player that shined for me in this game. It's just been a complete team effort by the Gales. How about you, though, Eli?
Yeah, and I think you said it best. Perfect job by everybody. A team effort there. Jada Hastings in particular, did a phenomenal job as a pitcher in today's game.
Okay, that's all right.
Whatever you think. We'll figure it out. Let's get to the game, and we'll talk at the end. Swings, miss, foul.
1 strike away, Eli.
Could Jada Hastings seal the deal and get the Gales the victory here? It comes down to this. Foul. Ooh. I already just froze there for a second there. Jack has the eye on baseball.
It's still 9-0 in the bottom.
Still 9-0.
The inning's continuing. Now Sebastian Santana's up.
All right. Big moment here for Jada and crew. Pop-up
Do it.
for Gabby. She gets the job done, and that ends the game. Final score, 5-3. The Gales win.
Great game, Eli. Great team performance. A much-needed win for the Gales.
And that will do it for us here. Join Jack for the baseball game on Friday versus Weehawken, and I'll be on the call for the Weehawken softball game. From Jack Grizz, Elijah Wine from Memorial Field. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your day. Join Jack and I tomorrow at 8 o'clock for the Draft Party Special.